The road to Austin finds itself in the area round game number 2 here from McAllen High School. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, bringing you all coverage of the regional the area round. To get to the regional semifinals, McAllen High School, all they have to do is win at home here this evening. Able to take care of business on the road against none other than Corpus Christie Moody. In a crazy game that ended in 10-9 was your score. There were a lot of errors, to be exact, from both sides, and McAllen High School, the Lady Bulldogs, were able to take advantage of it more. Can the Lady Bulldogs softball program do exactly what the Lady Bulldogs soccer program did, and that's to get the job done and to go to the regional semifinals.
At this time, we ask that you please stand, if you are able, and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Enjoy tonight's area matchup and let's play ball.
Moments away from first pitch here from McAllen High School. As we mentioned before, at 6:23 p.m., scheduled first pitch for 6:30. This pregame show presented by Look Free Motors, South Padre Island, and of course, Texas Southmost College here on RSLN and on RSL 1. Very exciting once again. Interesting to note, well, this afternoon, or this morning, I should say, it was a crisp 90 to 87-ish degrees Fahrenheit. Right now, it says it's 78 degrees, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows should be tonight in the 60s. And by 7 p.m., 76 degrees Fahrenheit. By the end of this game, it could potentially be at 71 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's going to be chilly, and it's nice to see. This is May 1st, and it's beautiful weather for softball action. The only difference is for these hitters, it's going to be a little bit more challenging due to the fact of the matter that the wind is blowing against their faces. We are behind home plate here this evening, and so you can kind of tell that that's exactly the way that it's going to be. It's going to be windier throughout the evening, too. Sunset at about 8:05 p.m. Central Time this evening once again. I want to remind you all, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, RSLN, bringing you all coverage of Game 2 in the area round, McAllen High School versus none other than Corpus Christie Moody. Lady Trojans lost the first one. They will be looking to try and avenge the loss to go back home and have an opportunity at the win here tonight. And, of course, to fight back for tomorrow.
Number 12, Gallardo.
Kalinda Gallardo up to the plate for the Lady Trojans. First pitch on the way, and it is in there. Ball one. First pitch ends up being officially at 6:25 p.m. Central Time, so 5 minutes early here this evening. Second one on the way goes in there for ball two. 2-0. Gallardo finding herself ahead in the count here. 2 balls, no strikes, 2-0 pitch on the way. That's going to be a grounder over to the shortstop. Will throw to first base, 1 down. Raylene Gonzalez up to the plate. Raylene Gonzalez up to the plate now for the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christi. Moody will step into the batter's box now. Lady Trojans, of course, with their jerseys, I really like them as well because it reminds me a lot of San Jose State and their jerseys for all the sports that they play. First one does go in there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's going to be swung on and hit foul. Evens up the count at 1. Your starting pitcher here this evening for McAllen High School, Ari Villanueva. One and one the count. 1-1 pitch on the way. That's going to be swung on. Shortstop again to it. Will throw quickly to first in time. 2 down. Both times to the shortstop. Just a grounder right there. And Audrey Gamarillo stepping up to the plate for Corpus Christi Moody. That swung on. First base couldn't get there. We'll dive to it. Tags the bag. It is out number 3. So couldn't get the line drive out. Comes back to it and will be 3 up, 3 down in the end. We'll quickly head to commercial break. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For you, Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Southmost College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar. Ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades, TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
I fell on a loose towel at the grocery store, and now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Law Champ. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Back we go once again here from McAllen High School. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, RSLN, bringing you all coverage of this game number 2. Leading off is going to be Giada Villanueva for McAllen High School and the Lady Bulldogs. Here in the bottom of the first inning. First one on the way. That one looked outside. I believe his going to be 1 ball, no strikes. Stepping out of the batter's box to step back into it is Giada Farias. Leading off here this evening for the Lady Bulldogs. Will try to get their bats going like they did last night. It was a high-scoring game, 19 runs combined from both sides. 10-9 your final, of course, from last night. From McAllen High School, were able to win 3-0 the count. That is going to be ball 4. That is a leadoff walk. Villanueva takes first base, and it's going to be Katie Rojas up to the plate for the Lady Bulldogs of McAllen High School. Leadoff walk. Katie Rojas will look to try and get on base here this evening as well, making it runners at first and second here. First one on the way, 0-1, 0-1 this time. That one is going to be bunted. First base will be out, and it's going to be runner at second. One down, advances a runner to second, though. That was Giada Farias, who is at second base. And Giada Farias, the catcher here this evening for McAllen High School. At the plate, one down, but no hits so far from either side. 0-0. That first one, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 pitch on the way. Looked a bit low and inside. That is going to be 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. It looked a bit low and inside, to be exact. That's mainly the reason why it ended up being being ball number 2. To Farias. 2-0 pitch on the way, deciding not to take it. Looked up the middle and just a bit outside, 3-0. Farias taking her time outside of the batter's box. Looking at the little cheat sheet she has in the back of her pocket. Three-0 pitch on the way. That is outside. That's ball 4. Runners at first and second.
Next up the bat for the Lady Bulldogs.
1 out. And it was a smart out, to be exact, as well. Villanueva up to the plate, batting in that number 4 spot. Here, runners at first and second. It was a sacrifice, really grounder out at first to advance a runner, to advance Villanueva to second base. Giada Farias, to be exact. And now Villanueva up to the plate for McAllen High School. A little bit of a pitcher and catcher visit that time. 0-0 with 1 out here. Bottom of inning number 1. First one on the way. It is going to go in there. Strike 1. 0-1 this time. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Swung on, it is! Through the gap it goes! Runner is waved home! And it is gonna be going for a triple! Bases clearing triple, 2-0 McAllen High early in this top of the first. Check that bottom of the first.
Now batting for your McAllen Lady Bulldogs, number 5, Ellie Villanueva.
Ellie Villanueva batting in the number 5 spot, runner in scoring position. At third base, that's Ari Villanueva with the triple, the 2-run triple. 2 balls, no strikes. That one is in there. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. To Villanueva. Second one evens up the count at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 1 out. 2-0 for McAllen High School early in this one. The bottom of the first to be exact. 2-2 pitch on the way. That swung on. It was going to be a tough one. It is through. Shortstop can't get it. RBI single.
Next up the bat, number 24, Moody.
3-0 your score. Madison Alcantar up to the plate, batting in the number 6 spot. Just for reference, Chloe Mariscal will be in the on-deck circle. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 pitch on the way. That is swung on and missed. 1-1. It's already in the number 6 spot in the lineup, to be exact. It's how well the bats have been going for McAllen High School early. That one just hit foul down the first base line, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's going to be a foul ball.
That foul ball is brought to you by Truck Toys Performance.
Bottom of inning number 1. Once again. 1-2 pitch on the way. Ended up being foul once more. One-two pitch on the way. Decides not to go. It is inside 2-2. Alcantar stepped out of the batter's box and will step back into it. The designated player here this evening. That's outside. It's going to be away from an awful wild pitch. And it is a stolen base to second. Three balls, 2 strikes. It is a full count to Alcantar. Runner in scoring position. Cutter looking. And that's going to be strikeout number 1 for out number 2.
Next up the bat for the Lady Bulldogs, number 6, Chloe Mariscal.
Chloe Mariscal up to the plate. The right fielder here this evening. 2 outs to the Lady Bulldogs names. They've been able to score 3 runs. Like to, of course, clear the bases here. Thought about taking the first pitch. Decided to hold off it. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's going to be a grounder over to the third base line. Foul. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Lady Bulldogs early on taking a 3-0 lead. Runner in scoring position once again, already in the 7th spot in the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. And their offense, 2-1. Here in the bottom of the first inning. Lady Bulldogs defense were able to have a 3-up, 3-down top of the first. That's swung on into foul territory. First baseman can't get to it. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Chloe Mariscal. Runner at second base. Lady Bulldogs will try to score here. That's going to be popped up. We'll head back into foul ground. Mesa grab. Lady Bulldogs get 3 runs scored, even though they ended up stranding a runner at second base. We will be back with the top of the second. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. RSL in. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry-standard iCar Academy to get you job-ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K3 and Pre-K4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Katie Perez.
Back we go once again to here, top of inning number 2. Again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, RSLN. That's going to be a check swing. It is still going to be strike number 1. Up to the plate is Livy Vasquez. 0-1. A 1 pitch on the way. That is swung on. Shortstop bobbles it. Still the throw to first in time. 1 down.
Next up to bat for the Lady Trojans, number 17, Alina Olivo.
Katie Rojas, so far for McAllen High School, has been the difference maker on defense and even on the offensive side as well. 1 down here. Top of the second. First one on the way is in there. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on the way outside. 1-1. Swung on, grounder over to the pitcher, throws to first base. 2 down.
Next up to bat for the Lady Trojans, number 10, Anabel Flores.
Anabel Flores up to the plate now for the Lady Trojans. The top of inning number 2. A 1 pitch on the way. That one is fouled. 0-2. Anabel Flores, again, taking her time, stepping out of the batter's box to step back into it. Took a couple of practice swings here, 0-2. That's outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Anabel Flores finding herself in a good position. For the Lady Trojans, fouls it away, starts to battle.
That foul ball is brought to you by our foul ball sponsor, Sika Insurance. One's got you covered.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, just over the pitcher it goes. That is going to be a base hit. Through the gap. And a base hit with 2 outs.
Number 11,
Julia Perales batting in the number 7 spot after Annabelle Flores with the base hit. Ari Villanueva, your pitcher here this evening, starts it off 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. One-zero pitch on the way, checks her swing. And it is 1 ball, 1 strike. Julia Perales stepping up to the plate once again, stepping up to the batter's box. That swung on, popped up, right fielder trying to get there, able to do so. Ended up being, I believe, the second baseman, but will work out in the end. 3 down, 1 runner stranded on 1 hit from the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christi Moody. We'll be back with the bottom of the 2nd inning. 3-0 your score, McAllen High lead.
At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Back we go once again. Bottom of the 2nd inning is upon us. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, RSLN to be exact. And that first one is up the middle. It is called strike 1. Aaron Minelis at the plate, batting in the number 8 spot here this evening, leading off for the top of the, bottom of the 2nd, 0-2. Decided to swing at that one, ended up being strike 2. Just an FYI, it is lightly sprinkling here this evening. If the weather does not cooperate with us, we will have to stop the stream to protect our equipment. That is just an FYI, just in case the stream does stop suddenly. It is to protect the equipment. 1-2 pitch on the way, hit to the second base, will throw to first in time. 1 down.
Next up, the bat for the Lady Bulldogs, number 12, Leah Sorensen.
Leah Sorensen batting in the 9th spot for the Lady Bulldogs. Jordan Hernandez will bat in the flex spot after. Should be on deck before we'll go back to the top of the lineup. 0-0 here. That is swung on, line drive, foul. 0-1. To Leah Sorensen, stepping out of the batter's box, will step back into it. This is another field that, nice enough, has the double bags. And what does that mean at first base? Meaning having the first base bag, basically just so that both players do not collide into each other by stepping on the same bag. 2-1, now the count. Evens up the count at 2. Sorensen steps into the batter's box once again. 2-2 pitch on the way. That's swung on, fouled off to third base. Two balls, 2 strikes. That is inside. It's going to be 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's going to be out 4, out number 3. So sound went out for a split second, but we are back, and we will be back for the top of inning number 3. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. 3-0 still your score. McAllen High School lead. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Technical Education Center is where futures take flight. With 18 programs of study and 43 industry-based certifications available, students gain real-world skills for real-world success. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
That becomes a hit.
100 years ago, in the heart of the Rio Grande Valley, a spark was born. From the first dreamers who stepped onto these grounds, Texas Southmost College has stood as a promise that determination can overcome any challenge. Join us as we honor our past, celebrate our present, and ignite the future together. Texas Southmost College, 100 years strong, and the next 100 begin with you.
Back we go once again here. One down. It was a grounder to the shortstop from Campeon. Out for out number one. Joel De Luna up to the plate now, batting in the number 9 spot. Deciding to go for it off the first pitch. That is going to be strike number 1. To De Luna. Stepping back into the batter's box this time, 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2. De Luna. Oh-2 pitch on the way. That looked a bit outside. It is indeed. 1 ball, no check that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch on the way. Connor swinging. Strikeout for out number 2 here in the top of the third. 2 down.
Next up to bat for the Lady Trojans, number 12, Calinda Gallardo.
Back to the top of the lineup, Calinda Gallardo up to the plate for the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christi and Moody. Had about 1 hit this evening. First one on the way goes in there, strike number 1. One ball, 1 strike. To Gallardo. Checks her swing. That is strike number 2. One, 2. Pitch on the way. Just outside. 2-2. To Gallardo. 2 down, already in the top of inning number 3. Decided to take it, full count. Just outside it goes. It was over the outside batter's box to be exact. Therefore, ball 3. Three-two pitch on the way, swung on, fouled off, fouled away this time. Calinda Gallardo stays alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on the way. That's ball 4. Gallardo will take first base.
For the Lady Trojans, number 1, Raylin Gonzalez.
Raylin Gonzalez up to the plate for the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christi Moody. Will that walk to first base open up the hitting for the Lady Trojans? That is going to be one and 0. That swung on, shortstop. This could be two. Deciding actually to step on second, just needed that one out. And we'll get the force to retire the side. We'll be back with the bottom half of inning number 3. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Give your little one the best start at Browns.
Back we go once again to hear from none other than McAllen High School. First one does go in there, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 pitch on the way. Will fall down. That is going to be strike 1. Evens up the count at 1 apiece. Giada Farias is up to the plate, to be exact. Stepping back into the batter's box. She is the 3rd batter in this set. That is going to be out number 1. Good play by the first baseman, able to make that out. Ari Villanueva up to the plate for the Lady Bulldogs. Batting in that 4th spot, her 2nd time. Check that. 3rd time at bat. Swung on, hit well, second base, right there to put it away for out number 2. 2 down here, 3 scored in the bottom of the 1st inning for the Lady Bulldogs. And since then, Corpus Christie Moody kind of noticed as well, they've changed a little bit of their tactics, the way that they've shifted their players. The Lady Trojans have in that right field particularly. 0-1. That one swung on, popped up, shallow. 3 up, 3 down inning. Lady Trojans will be up to bat in the top of the 4th when we return. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
In pre-K 4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Back we go once again to hear from McAllen High School. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, RSLN, bringing you all coverage of this area round game 2. Aubrey Camarillo up to the plate now for the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christi Moody. McAllen High School took game 1, 10-9. That was your final back up in Corpus. That's going to be swung on, hit well, down right center field. Right fielder makes a grab, 1 down.
Next up to bat for the Lady Trojans, number 3,
Lovey Vasquez up to the plate now for the Lady Trojans once again. The second batter of the top of the 4th inning for Corpus Christi Moody. Again, the Lady Trojans just wanting to get their bats going. Only 1 hit so far this evening. Had a couple of runners on base, but those have been from walks. As I say that, through the gap, through the shortstop and second base. And we'll go to first base in there for a single. Lovey Vasquez makes it to first base. Alina Olivo up to the plate now, batting in that number 5 spot for Corpus Christi Moody. That one is going to be fouled away. 0-1.
That foul ball is brought to you by our foul ball sponsor, FNP Brands.
0-1. Steps back into the batter's box, thinking about bunting, deciding to swing. That's going to be strike 2. 0-2.
Foul ball sponsor, Farley Wealth Management.
I think softball might have just hit a car, but 0-2 is the count. 0-2 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Alina Olivo. One-two pitch on the way, swung on, fouled. Stays alive. Continues to battle Alina Oliva. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th inning. We are with 1 down for the Lady Bulldogs, trying to get 2 down. The throw to first. Not in time. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first base. It's going to be swung on, fouled away again, stays alive. Levo wanting to stay alive as long as possible, continue to battle, and wanting to get on base with the base hit. Here's the thing. For Corpus Christi and Moody, they don't want to hit into a potential double play. 2-2 pitch on the way. That's swung on, fouled off again. Just gets it off the edge of her bat. The end of her bat, to be exact. Olivo again continuing to battle, stepping out of the batter's box, and will step back into it. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on, popped up. Will be able to get there. Had to run to it, but 2 down. Runner stays at first. Annabelle Flores will go to the plate.
For the Lady Trojans, number 10, Annabelle Flores.
Will bat in the number 6 spot. Looks like there is a pinch runner. So that will be the time for Corpus Christie Moody. And that gave time for the catcher to talk to the pitcher here this evening. Nothing and nothing with 2 outs. Top of inning number 4. First one on the way. Ball 1. One and 0 to Annabelle Flores. Second one on the way, straight past the pitcher. It's going to go through the gap. We'll bobble it, and we'll throw to third. That's going to get away. Bounces back, runners at second and third. All of a sudden, the tying run is at home plate.
Next up to bat for the Lady Trojans, number 11, Giada Farias.
Giada Farias will head up to the plate this time for the Trojans, the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christie Moody. The wind is blowing against them. We don't expect there to really be any home runs tonight. More of scoring runs off of base hits and doubles and potentially triples here this evening. Giada Farias steps off of the batter's box, and now we'll step back into it. Nothing and nothing to her. We'll foul this one off. A long foul ball down the right field line. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way, swung on, hit well down the left field line. Makes the grab in the end. That will retire the side. Corpus Christie Moody strand 2 on second and third base. And we will return with the bottom of the 4th inning. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
The Fresno CISD Performance Center is where creativity takes center stage. This facility immerses students in visual, performing, and fine arts programs where every student shines. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
I'll do anything for my clients.
Would you pick up our kids from school?
Yeah, I could do that.
Hurt in a car crash? Call the Law Channel.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go once again to hear from none other than McAllen High School. First one goes in there, strike number 1. Up to the plate will be none other than Madison Alcantar, all the way down to the 6th spot in the batting order. 1-1 is in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lady Bulldogs wanting to get some more insurance runs, only up 3-0 your score. A reminder, the final score of last night's game, 19 combined runs, 10-9 was your final, as McAllen High School ended up winning that one in game number 1. 2-1 is the count to Alcantar. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on, that's going to be fouled off. Catcher trying to get there. Will run out of room. Fouls it off, 2 balls, 2 strikes though. Madison Alcantar will take her time, steps back into the batter's box. 2-2 pitch on the way. Pitcher will deflect it, still throws to first in time. One down.
Next up to bat for the Lady Bulldogs, number 6,
Chloe Mariscal up to the plate in the number 7 spot once again for the batting order. Chloe Mariscal steps into the batter's box, swings. This one is long. This one is off the fence. It goes. We'll try to extend it for an extra base hit. It will be successful. Double in the end for Chloe Mariscal.
Next up to bat for the Lady Bulldogs, number 9, Erin Mireles.
Erin Mireles up to the plate. Leah Sorensen will be on deck as we have reached the final 2 batters of the lineup before we go back to the top of the lineup. Erin Mireles stepping into the batter's box this time. That's going to be swung on. Pitcher will look to third. Won't be able to make the grab. Runner will go and score. Takes an advantage off of the error. And sure enough, it is 4-0. Instant replay look here very quickly, as it was really interesting just to see the throw to first was in time, but just could not hang on to it, and the runner scores home. 4-0 your score. That one will go off foul this time, as it is Leah Sorensen up to the plate. Started off 0-1. Leah Sorensen steps into the batter's box this time. 0-1 pitch on the way. Just misses it, I believe, tipped it foul. Either way, it is 0-2.
That foul ball is brought to you by Strategic Insights Financial Planning Group.
(0-2) pitch on the way. Could have been outside. In there. Ball 1. (1-2) pitch on the way. Lined foul down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes still.
Quick feet by the third base coach. And that foul ball is brought to you by RGB Junk Removal. Your junk, our job.
Leah Sorensen stepping out of the batter's box, taking her time. And we'll step into the batter's box this time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caught her swinging, and that's going to be out number 2.
Next up to bat for the Lady Bulldogs, number 16, Diana Villanueva.
Diana Villanueva up to the top of the lineup now. We'll head into the batter's box. First one on the way. That is inside. That's going to be a hit by pitch. And it's going to be runners at first and second with 2 outs. Four to 0 your score. A very important run, really, for the Lady Bulldogs that we saw. Katie Rojas up to the plate now for the Lady Bulldogs. That is going to be inside. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. That one was a bit low. A bit inside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes is the count. 2-1 pitch on the way. That's going to be swung on. Shortstop. Throw to third. Gets the force out in time for out number 3. Lady Bulldogs strand 2, but get 1 run scored. And we'll be back with the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
At Brownsville ISD, every journey starts with a strong foundation.
Our academic programs inspire curiosity and critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits while still in high school.
Brownsville ISD.
One team.
One dream.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
Back we go once again here from McAllen High School. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Bring you all coverage of this one. Here it is, the top of the 5th inning. The bottom of the 5th, the bottom of the 4th ended up finishing with 1 run scored by the Lady Bulldogs to extend their lead by 4. First pitch on the way for the top of the 5th goes in there, ball 1. Natalia Campion up to the plate. Steps out of the batter's box, up in the count, 2-0. Step back into the batter's box. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch on the way. It's 3-0. For Campion. 3-0 pitch on the way. Caught it with the edge of her bat. But that is going to go foul. 3 balls, 1 strike now.
Foul ball brought to you by our foul ball sponsor, Popcorn Inc.
3-1 is the count. Three-one pitch on the way. Grounder to the shortstop. Bobbles it, throws to first. It's a bit high, but will still step on the bag. 1 down.
Next up to bat for the Lady Trojans, number 8, Jewel De Luna.
Jewel De Luna up to the plate, batting in that number 9 spot, and then we'll head back to the top of the lineup. First one on the way is a bit low. That is going to be ball 1. That's the interesting part about this so far has been with Ari Villanueva. She finds the strike zone a bit late into account, to be exact. 1-0 is normally how it has started for her counts. That one just go outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. To Jewel De Luna. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled off. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jewel De Luna. Steps out of the batter's box, takes her time. As Ari Villanueva does the same thing, kind of walks around the circle, and now is ready. Both back in their spots. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one misses a strike zone. It is going to be 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the top of the 5th. That one is fouled away. 3-2, full count. Fouled away this time, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch on the way. Check that, 2-2. What was the count? Now it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. So I was ahead in the count that time for Julia De Luna. Now it's a full count. 3-2 pitch. That is ball 4. Gets the walk to go back to the top of the lineup. Kalinda Gallardo heads up to the plate for the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christi Moody. 0-0 here, 1 out. Top of inning number 5. First one on the way. That's a bit outside. It is going to be ball 1. Check that. Found the strike zone in the end. It is 0-1. Foul was a bit outside for a split second. Umpire had the better view and calls it strike number 1. 0-1 pitch on the way. This time it is going to even up the count at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1 off the 1-1 pitch. Two and 1 to Gallardo. Runner at first base off of the walk. That's going to be swung on down the right field line. Fouled away, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That foul ball brought to you by our foul ball sponsor.
Top of the 5th inning.
$4.95 insurance.
Two pitch on the way. That's 3-2. Gets away from her. Throw to second. Not in time. Safe. Full count. Runner advances to second in scoring position with 1 out. Three-two pitch. Swung on. Can't get to it. 1 run will score. This is going to be a triple. It's off the fence. This is going to be an inside the park home run. The throw home, not in time. Inside the park, 2-run home run. And Corpus Christi Moody cut the lead in half. Instant replay look. 1 run scored, and it was just off to the fence. And sure enough, the second run able to get home all of a sudden. This game has turned around.
Next on the bat for the Lady Trojans, number 1, Raylan Gonzalez.
Raylan Gonzalez up to the plate for the Lady Trojans with 1 out. That's going to be swung on, a hit down the left field line, foul. 0-1 is the count. A 1 pitch on the way, grounder over first base. Will get there, steps on the bag, 2 down.
Next on the bat for the Lady Trojans, number 9, Aubrey Camarillo.
Aubrey Camarillo up to the plate for Corpus Christie Moody. Swung on, hit well down the left field line. Foul. Tattoos the softball down the left field line. And all of a sudden, remember what I said at the start of the broadcast, I don't expect to see a home run here tonight. There's most likely going to be a home run here tonight. That's a second softball that has been hit down that left field line and has looked gone. Swung on, grounder through the gap. Third base and shortstop could not get there. Base hit. A great base hit for Abdi Camarillo. Keeps the inning alive for Corpus Christie Moody. The Lady Trojans have the tying run at the plate. Lovey Vasquez up to the plate now for Corpus Christie Moody and the Lady Trojans. It's going to be a time called from McAllen High School. 4-2 still your score. McAllen High School and the Lady Bulldogs still have the lead. Just needing to find, of course, a strike zone and to get it out. No pitch has been thrown just yet off of this one, but we talked about it. It's going to be difficult for the Lady. This is going to be a difficult game in general from both sides. It was shown last night of how that game went, 10-9 your final. And so both of these teams just slowly but surely have proven it's most likely going to go in a way of this, where it's a high-scoring game. Corpus Christie Moody needed to find their bats, needed to get their bats going as well. It's already in the top of the fifth, finding 2 runs, scored. That's a big answer, 4-2, as we're still in the top of the 5th inning. And the biggest deal is, can McAllen High School get out of the inning with only allowing 2 runs? That is a big pop fly foul behind us. Again, the wind is blowing strong to our faces, so really that's exactly why I didn't expect to see a lot of hits that could potentially be home runs. That is outside. 1-1 is now the count. To Vasquez. Vasquez taking her time, stepping out of the batter's box, taking a couple of practice swings. We'll step back into the batter's box. 1-1 your score. 1-1 was the count. That one is going to be ball 2. It was low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Almost hitting the ground to be exact. No dirt here because, again, it is a turf field. 2-1 pitch on the way. It is outside, 3-1. Lovey Vasquez can take her time, potentially not really decide to swing at this pitch as it is. 3 balls, 1 strike. Find yourself ahead on the count. Good plate discipline. That is swung on, popped up. Lady Bulldogs grab the final out of the 5th, the top of the 5th. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, Corpus Christie Moody, they find their bats, getting 2 runs scored. We'll be right back after this. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Innovation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Almost College está aquí para...
Back we go once again here. It is the bottom of the fifth. First one on the way. That is strike number one. To Giada Farias. Nothing and one is a count. That one is going to be a bit outside. Evens up the count at one. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Farias. One pitch on the way. Grounder is through the gap. Shortstop can't get there. And it's a leadoff single. Giada Farias gets on base with the leadoff single this time. Ari Villanueva up to the plate with Eli Villanueva on deck. Madison Alcantar will be the third batter after that. So Ari Villanueva at the plate this time at the batter's box will step out of it as it is going to be 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Villanueva stepped to the third base coach just to get the signal. And we'll step back into it. Step back into the batter's box to be exact. That is outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes is the count. Steps back into the batter's box this time. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on, popped up in foul territory, and that is going to be out number 1.
Now batting for the Lady Bulldogs.
Eli Villanueva now up to the plate.
Eli Villanueva.
Ari Villanueva fouls or hits it into foul territory for out number 1. Eli Villanueva will try to get on base this time with 1 down. Runner still at first base once again for the Lady Bulldogs. The first one on the way, that's ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's going to be the key thing. Who will be better at plate discipline here later into this bottom half of the 5th inning? 2-0 is the count. 2-0 pitch on the way, deciding to not swing at it. It is going to be strike number 1. But smart job there, deciding not to go for a pitch that she felt was going to be uncomfortable. Eli Villanueva that time steps back into the batter's box. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That is ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Puts her in front in the count for Eli Villanueva. Will step back into the batter's box this time. Swung on. It is through the gap. It goes. Runners at first and second with 1 out. She got away, caught her in the pickle, and is safe once again. Did not expect for her to try to go to third base. Off of a 3-1 count especially. But either way, runners at first and second base. Madison Alcantar in the number 6 spot. Steps into the batter's box. That is inside ball 1. One ball, no strikes with 1 out here. Bottom of inning number 5. It does go outside. 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. That one dropped just a bit. That should be 3-0, and yes, indeed it is. 3 balls, no strikes. Perfect position for Madison Alcantar to be in. From the count, 3-0. That one, strike 1. 3-1 pitch on the way. That is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Bases are loaded. Opportunity now for Macallen High School. A pinch runner will take the base for Macallen High School. It looks to be Jordan Hernandez, but it is Chloe Mariscal up to the plate for Macallen High School. There is going to be a pitching circle visit for Corpus Christie Moody and the Lady Trojans, because all of a sudden with one out, they put themselves in a very difficult spot where most likely you would expect there to be at least one run given up in a bases loaded situation, even with a pitching circle visit. It's just the way that it normally ends up happening. Though the best situation for Corpus Christie Moody would be for Raiden Gonzalez to get back, finding the strike zone and getting an out to make it 2 outs. All of a sudden, it makes it much more manageable, to be exact, in this situation.
Coming into courtesy run number 34, Ava Aragon.
Ava Aragon will head into one of the pinch running spots. That one's going to be swung on. This could be going to be out at home. Instant replay look instantly here, because I'm very curious at this one. It looked like a tie, and normally a tie goes to the runner. That may have been safe, and the umpire ends up calling it out number 2. Want to take it one more instant replay look. Bases are still loaded. The way of how close it was, very close. One of those situations where, as an umpire, if you call it out, I understand it and all of that. That's going to be a grounder, slow roller. Runner safe at first. And it's going to be 5-2.
Number 12, Leah Sorensen.
Leah Sorensen up to the plate this time for Macallen High School. Heads up to the plate. Bases loaded, still 2 outs. Batting cleanup. That's going to be swung on, down foul territory. That's across the fence it goes. Foul, 0-1. Leah Sorensen batting in that perfect position in the number 9 spot. Batting cleanup. We've seen the way that both of these two teams can hit. Can Leah Sorensen do the unthinkable and hit a grand slam home run, or will the Lady Trojans be able to get out of the inning with only giving up 1 run? As I mentioned before, that's normally the case that you would see with a bases loaded situation with 1 out, is to potentially only give up 1 run. 0-2. With 2 outs here, swung on, fouled away once again, continues the battle for Leah Sorensen. Diana Villanueva is in the on-deck circle if she'll be given the opportunity to come out and bat with 2 outs. 0-2 pitch on the way. That is ball 1. Again, Leah Sorensen staying alive. Heads into the batter's box now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, popped up, second base will get it. That'll retire the side with bases loaded. Macallen High School get another insurance run. They lead by 3, 5-2 your score when we return for the top of the 6th. The penultimate at bat for the Lady Trojans. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades. TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
It seems like you'll do anything for your clients.
Anything.
Would you get a face tattoo?
What do you all think?
Looks good, boss.
Yeah, latte.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K 3 and Pre-K 4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Back live we go once again here, top of the 6th inning. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Hit to the pitcher. We'll throw to first. In time, one down. And if we're counting how many outs remain for the Lady Trojans in the regular 7 innings, they only have 5 more outs to play with. The Lady Trojans need to find 3 more runs in those 5 outs if they want to continue playing. As we are in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch on the way, that is ball 1. One-0 pitch on the way. That is going to be a checked swing, 2-0. Up to the plate is Annabelle Flores. Stepping into the batter's box this time, 2-0. Now we'll have 1 foot out of the batter's box and both feet back in. That is going to be inside, 3-0. So Flores will step into the batter's box this time. That is going to be strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swung on. Shortstop grabs it, throws, bounces, and it is in time, 2 down. All of a sudden, 4 outs remain for the Lady Trojans.
The Lady Trojans. Number 11, Julia Perez.
Swung on, fouled away. That is going to be strike number 2. Nothing in 2. One-two pitch on the way. That is outside, 2-2. That was ball number 2, just crossing the outside. Julia Perales. 2-2 pitch on the way. That is 3 balls, 2 strikes. It was outside. It was over the left batter's box, to be exact. That swung on. Back to the pitcher. Will throw. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 3 more outs to go, and they go back on to defense. Their offense leads 5-2. Can their bats get going once again? We'll be right back to find out. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
The new Los Fresnos CISD Career and Technical Education Center is where futures take flight. With 18 programs of study and 43 industry-based certifications available, students gain real-world skills for real-world success. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
Hey, champ. My dad got hurt in a car crash. And
Back live we go once again here. It is the bottom half of inning number 6. McAllen High School, of course, they lead 5-2. The Lady Bulldogs lead 5-2. They won game number 1. A win here tonight at home would clinch a spot in the regional semifinal round. First one on the way. That is in there. Strike number 1. So called strike 1 for the Lady Bulldogs. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on. Grounder. Shortstop can't haul it in. And it is going to be runner at first base. Katie Rojas up to the plate as Diana Villanueva, Diana Villanueva made it to first base off the bobble by the shortstop. So Katie Rojas up to the plate now for the Lady Bulldogs. No outs here, runner at first base. That one will go just a bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Time is going to be called for Rojas. We'll step back into the batter's box this time. Runner goes to second and will be thrown out at second base in the end. Off of the steal. 1 ball, 1 strike now is the count. The umpire held up 1-1. Runner is out as well. Two balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch on the way. Swung on left side. It's deep. It is gone. A solo home run for are the Lady Bulldogs. Katie Rojas with the home run. It was good when it left her bat, to be exact. And we all knew it in the stands as well. Katie Rojas gets the home run.
Giada Farias.
Giada up to the plate now batting in the number 3 spot. Six to 2, your new score. Another important run for the Lady Bulldogs against the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christie Moody. 0-1. Swung on, hit well, down center field. Center fielder will make the grab. 2 down.
Next up to bat for the Lady Bulldogs.
It's going to be very difficult down center field.
Ari Villanueva.
Ari Villanueva up to the plate now for McAllen High School. The Lady Bulldogs. 2 down. First one on the way is strike number 1. Lady Bulldogs, as it stands, will head into the top of the 7th, leading 6-2 with 2 outs, of course, to their name right now. But that's going to be drilled down through the gap, finding first base. And Ari Villanueva will set things up for Ellie Villanueva.
Ellie Villanueva.
Heading to the plate with 2 outs once again. Madison Alcantar will head to the on-deck circle. So, looks like a pinch runner for Ari Villanueva. She heads to the dugout. Will be on first base for McAllen High School.
Coming in to pitch run.
Pinch runner will be Leonie Carmona. So Ellie Villanueva will be at the plate. Madison Alcantar goes to the on-deck circle with 2 outs here. Bottom half of inning number 6 we go. That's inside, ball 1. Was low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes to Ellie Villanueva. 1-0 pitch on the way. Another inside. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. That is going to be 2-1. Was right in the strike zone. Cotter swinging 2-2. Evens up the count now. Ellie Villanueva steps out of the batter's box and will step back into it. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Swung on, grounder, shortstop, throws to second, just in time. That will retire the side. We head to the final at bat for the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christie Moody. It is 6-2. Can they find 4 runs to at least advance it to the bottom of the 7th? Or will the Lady Bulldogs be able to get a 3-up, 3-down, or potentially just get those 3 outs before? We'll find out after the break. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Dad, have him give me a call.
Thanks, champ. Hey, I've been working on my jabs.
Let's see what you got.
Hurt in a car crash? Call the Law Champ.
There's no place like Sherryland ISD returning students need to district work here, learn here, or tuition-based enrollment. Register now. Call 956-584-6408. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back we go once again here. Natalie Campion up to the plate for the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christi Moody. 3 outs remain. The Lady Trojans are down by 4 runs. It's not much in softball at all, but it will take time. Bats have not been able to really get going. They have found them. Of course, the 2 runs was very important. Not be down by 6 or even potentially 5. They've had limited amounts of hits. That is going to be 1 ball, 1 strike to Campion. One pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Campion taking her time. Swung on and missed. Strike out and out number 1. One down.
For the Lady Trojans, number 8, Jewel de Luna.
Jewel de Luna up to the plate now for the Lady Trojans of Corpus Christi Moody, down to their final 2 outs. First one on the way. Takes that pitch. Ends up being ball 1. One ball, no strikes. That swung on. I believe tipped foul. Evens up the count at 1. One pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. 2 strikeouts for 2 outs. 2 down and 1 away from a ticket to the regional semifinals. Kalinda Giada back to the top of the lineup. Go the Lady Trojans, the first one. Takes ball 1. Lady Bulldog faithful getting into it this time. It's going to be 2-0. That one was outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, 1 strike this time. Giada. It's 2 strikes to play with. 2-1. That swung on. It's through the gap. Base hit. Keeps the Lady Trojans' hopes alive. Raylin Gonzalez up to the plate for the Lady Trojans. Catcher calls time to talk to the catcher to talk to the coach, to be exact. The catcher talks to the coach. And I will head back to home plate. Raylan Gonzalez steps into the batter's box now. 0-0 with 2 outs. First one on the way, that is outside. It is going to be ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. It looks like Mackay will play McAllen 2-0. As McAllen defeated San Antonio Veterans 23-11 on Thursday, and they lead 3-0. So as it stands, that game is not complete either. 3 balls, no strikes though this time. Time will be called. It's going to be a pitching circle visit. Runner is at first base for the Lady Trojans, but all of a sudden, if Raylan gets on base, Raylan Gonzalez gets on base to be exact, then here comes Aubrey Camarillo with 2 outs, and it gets into that cycle of potentially hitting a 3-run home run, down by 1, 6-5. That's where the sides like it can really come into play. Wind is blowing strong. Finds the strike zone. It is 3 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike is the count. That swung on. The tag to second. Gets it. And the Lady Bulldogs heading to the regional semifinals.
Lady Bulldogs 6. Lady Trojans 2.
6-2, your final here in the top of the 7th inning. McAllen High School are able to win both games in the end, as we head to a post-game show presented by Luke Free Motors, South Padre Island, and Texas Southmost College. What a game. It was a defensively minded game from McAllen High School. They knew what they had to do coming into it at home, playing well, getting on base, and getting scoring runs early. 3-0 in the bottom of the first inning is really the difference of how it happened. 6-2 final, your score. Check social media for your player of the game, but very impressive in the end. McAllen High School get the job done, and a reminder, most likely will be playing McCollum, as McCollum are defeating in game number 2 San Antonio Veterans Memorial 3-0. They won yesterday 23-11, so that's kind of where we're at right now. But either way, McAllen High School punched their ticket to the regional semis. I've been Jacob Young. This has been a Real Sports Live presentation, and until next time.